If you've watched all the episodes, you might have noticed the pattern. The odd episodes are significantly worse than the even-numbered episodes. Also, it's kind of weird that Lloyd isn't in the intro yet. The can of worms is the Serpentine, who have been let out of their tomb.
Hey, Kai! Saw Cole beat your high score. You should have seen it. It was pretty spectacular.
You must be talking about Sitar Legend. This is Fist to Face 2.
Sitar Legend is 100% a reference to Guitar Hero, just with a sitar. Also, Fist to Face 2 is probably a fighting game like Street Fighter, I don't know. In universe, though, it was created by Milton Dyer. Those who know. The profile picture thing has their dragon suit, which we haven't seen since Home, the second episode, even though their dragons left an episode after that in Snakebit. Also, I like these suits that they're wearing right now a lot better. It has the squid, gorilla, lion, and wolf, which, symbolize the 4 elements for some reason.
Violet berry soup. My culinary achievement. The recipe is not followed exactly.
By the way, I saw Jay spice things up. I told him not to, but he said your cooking could use it.
In Home, they mention offhandedly that Cole's cooking is really bad, so maybe he needed the help. The sparring bot is new, but the armor that Jay is wearing is from back in Rise of the Snakes when they did the tournament thing.
Kai wanted me to pick up his ninja suit. He said he threw it in with your whites.
I think that's meant to spoon feed to the audience why the suit is pink, but it just sounds so wrong. This is not what Kai or Zane's suit look like at all.
Couldn't just be happy with the top score. You had to rub it in my face.
You know how long it took me to make that? 3 days. 3 days!
It's an unsaid law, okay? You don't touch a man's robot.
How am I supposed to strike fear in this? It's pain!
Zane had no problem with the color back in Home, which I think makes a lot more sense for his character. Him understanding the social connotations of the color pink kind of takes away part of what makes Zane special.
I am naturally inclined leader, so I should be the green ninja.
Cole just said, I should be the green ninja, which is not relevant to what's happening at all.
I wanted to show you the destructive power of rumors, and that jumping to conclusions can only lead to trouble. Did you ever think to find out if the accusations were true?
No offense, Sensei, but let me jump to this conclusion. Today's lesson is lame.
Yeah, why can't you teach us to paralyze your enemy with one finger? Or find out if a man is lying by the twitch of his nose?
Because not all lessons are about fighting. And I misplaced my lesson book.
This ruins the entire lesson. It would have worked way better if Lloyd was not involved at all, and Wu just wanted to teach them this lesson, and maybe the ninja don't get it at first, but they find out that it's useful later in the episode. But Lloyd pranking the ninja the whole time kind of ruins, Lloyd in a way, because he's not meant to be evil or whatever, he's meant to be changed. And also, the episode, they try to include Lloyd by making him annoying, which doesn't work.
It's one thing to let the son of your nemesis live with you, but having my sister here? I mean, come on! I thought this was a ninja headquarters!
This is super uncalled for from Kai, just to bring back the Nia being on the outside thing, not part of the group, which I do like. I like that character trait about Nia, but Kai is just a bitch. This map on the screen seems to line up with the map of dens that they're about to talk about, and the map of the golden weapons from the pilots. The dot and the highlighted section seem to be Ninjago City.
But those tombs could be anywhere. Without the map of dens, we might as well just throw darts at a map.
Good idea. Why don't we? These are the 2 locations of the Hypnobrai and Fangpire tombs.
Show off.
And this is Pythor's.
The throwing darts at a map thing is kind of funny, but it's meant to show Nia's intelligence as she figures out where the other 2 tombs are. Also, I think the Fangpire and Anacondra tombs are a little too far south here if you look at the map of dens. Also, why did they color it wrong? The color symbolism is usually pretty important in this show, so why are the colors all off?
After many hours of ruminating on why the tombs were placed in these 3 precise locations, I discovered a secret pattern. If you notice,
This is a cool way for them to figure out where the other 2 tombs are and link it to the map of dens, though Wu should definitely know where the 2 tombs are, like he knew where the golden weapons were, but we'll get there.
There's little time. Kai and Jay, you head to the Venomari tomb. Cole and Zane, you take the Constricti tomb.
How could they possibly know which one is which?
And take this. You might need it if you run into Pythor.
Why do Cole and Zane deserve such an honor? What if Kai and Jay run into the same problem? Are they just screwed?
Good luck, Ninja.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
This I actually like. They're bringing back the Nia FOMO from Rise of the Snakes and introducing it a little for Lloyd. Who is this random mailman, and why is he delivering mail to the top of a vacant mountain? One torch. These interlocking chains are the symbol for the Constricti.
These images describe a legend about one tribe uniting them all.
Well, those snakes had been at war with each other for centuries.
Well, it says here, once they unite, they can find the 4 silver fang blades that will unleash the Great Devourer. An evil that will consume all of the land, turning day into night.
If you've watched the other episodes, you probably know that I have mixed feelings on a lot of things, and this is no different. On one hand, I do not like how this show presents this information. They just read it off a wall. I wish it was something like we hear it from the Serpentine, as some kind of like divine mission, which it seems to be what it is, but we don't ever hear that from the common snake. But on the other hand, I really like the prophecy idea where the serpents are kind of religious extremists trying to enact the prophecy.
Did you feel that?
What?
There's something in the ground. Don't move.
1. Why would not moving help? 2. Cole hearing it first is a nice touch. I see we're sticking with the mildly annoying property of the flute. This is the first time we see someone Spinjitzu color change, which kind of removes it from their element in my mind, as Zane changing his clothes, not his element, changed his color.
Ew. Hey, it's not me. We're in the toxic bogs. This stuff will eat through you worse than Cole's chili.
If Cole's chili is universally agreed upon to be terrible, why is he spending 3 days making it?
We must have just missed him. Check this out. They say you're the Green Ninja, but I say I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am.
Jay is usually funnier than Knuckle and Cruncher. Don't get me wrong, this is at least not annoying, but it's not really that funny.
Huh?
Kill it, please! The venom causing them to hallucinate does make sense a little, because snake venom, whatever, but it feels kind of overpowered. They really only use it if the writers want the ninja to lose. Also, the digging, while useful, doesn't feel like much of a power, neither does constricting, but they are snake-themed. All of the abilities of the Serpentine get an A from me. Not the Fangpire. I fucking hate the Fangpire. Note: Kai is scared of Christmas. Now, isn't that a funny coincidence?
Anyone order a little kick butt?
I'm just gonna let you watch that again.
Anyone order a little kick butt?
No, let's not let music ruin things.
This is clearly a direct parallel to earlier when the Constricti General was in the exact same position, where the Constricti General attacked the person playing the flute, and Pythor, being much more intelligent, just took the flute.
See you fall.
This is really being dragged out so that the audience can take a second to ponder how the ninja are going to get out of this situation, or for them to think that the ninja can easily jump that gap to land. Is it not weird that the Venomari General is just standing there?
Climb to safety.
So, Venomari spit makes you prophetic.
Hey, what?
The magic rope.
Quick, everyone, climb over!
Thus far, the Serpentine really have nothing to fear. We don't see the samurai do anything. But it does make the samurai, in the viewer's eyes, more powerful, as the Serpentine, who have already been established to be powerful, are scared of it. How did the log get to land? The magic rope seemed largely useless.
Just when we were gonna bite it, this huge mechanical robot who— Samurai. It was samurai.
I swear, as a kid, this show gaslit me into thinking that all samurai had giant mechs. What the fuck makes this a samurai?
Serve with honor on the battlefield.
He was 100 feet high with weapons coming out of every part of him.
I'm not going to pretend I don't know who the samurai is. It's Nia, and she looks really pissed that her brother keeps calling her a him. Though, he's probably pretty annoying with the venom too, so this might be unrelated.
Okay, don't let this mysterious samurai cloud what's really important. All the Serpentine are out, and if Pythor can unite them, the legend states some great devourer is gonna consume the land and...
Great Devourer?
Whatever it is, it's a can of worms I don't want to see open.
Oh! He said the thing! This goes almost as hard as Never Trust a Snake from Jack the Rabbit.
Cold Vision must have caught something.
Cold vision? Cause snakes are cold-blooded? That's not how it works. Also, Kai is magically cured by the siren or something.
That means the Serpentine are near.
Oh no! Ninjago City?
How did Cole come to this conclusion? Like, from the establishing shot, we saw that they're flying in the night. So Cole perfectly calculated when they would be above Ninjago City.
I must get this taken care of.
Don't worry, it'll wear off soon. For now, you're coming with me.
Okay, so the Venomari hallucination is not fully gone. But that brings into question, why does it cure? Like, with the Fangpire and Hypnobrai, you need the staff to cure them. So, what does the Venomari staff even do? Speaking of which, what could the Constructite staff possibly do? Also, why doesn't Pythor have a staff? So, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure if wheels aren't touching anything, you're not going to go forward.
Ninjago City.
Amazing.
So, this is our first look at Ninjago City. It seems like a mix between like modern and classical Japanese/East Asian, which fits the rest of the world nicely. Also, for the second half of this episode, there is a focus on Zane for some reason, so he's in the front here. So, this is definitely not all of the Serpentine, but just in case, I'm going to fact check the claim made by the Fangpire General that they were few in numbers back in Snakebit. So, in the crowd, there are at least 18 Constructi, although they're cut off by the bottom of the screen. 22 Hypnobrai, 28 Fangpire, and 29 Venomari. So, he fucking lied.
You'll have to use more than words to bring the Serpentine together.
All I have to do is show them the way.
This is the first time Scales is kind of presented as Pythor's right hand. Okay, this frame has way more Serpentine from every tribe, so I don't know what's going on. What? Now there are way less!
That sounds like a great plan, but you know the Hypnobrai will screw it up.
Who said that?
Those buck teeth can bite my rear end.
I bet they're drinking their own venom.
All that digging must have given them dirt for brains.
The ninja here are obviously using the destructive power of rumors to stop the Serpentine from uniting. Also, the Venomari have sacs of venom attached to them, which is a really cool touch to differentiate them from their Hypnobrai cousins.
What's going on? Why am I losing them? Ninja! Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Scales having influence in the other tribes is a really cool expansion of his power, and it really feels like Pythor is using Scales as influence to gain control, as if Scales is some kind of sponsor. It's kind of hard to see, but this is an ad for Sitar Legend, the game Kai mentioned earlier. It even has the same font as Guitar Hero. This, while having more emphasis, doesn't work as well as the spreading rumors, because that was just Lloyd being a trickster. It says only $39.99. But in what currency?
Look, a pink ninja! Go, pink ninja, go!
For some reason, it really looks like they're cheering.
Now, let's get out of here.
Actually, what are these tunnels? Like, they entered through the sewage system, but it's clearly an abandoned metro station or something.
Don't thank me. Thank Lloyd. If it hadn't been for his laundry skills, we all would have been found.
Well, it took me 20 loads, but your suit's no longer pink. And to show that I'm sorry, Cole, I got you a can of nuts.
Yeah, don't think I don't see what this is. When I open this, a bunch of snakes are gonna pop out, right? Yeah, no thank you.
They brought in this fridge just for the gag. As I kind of implied at the beginning of the episode, I don't think it's very good. The stuff with the serpentine is fine. The ninja don't actually feel like they're doing anything past just disrupting the serpentine. Lloyd is basically not in this episode, which I don't think is good. The samurai being introduced as the mysterious figure is actually pretty good. And the growing threat of the United Serpentine is working as the main antagonistic force for this season. The parts with Lloyd at the beginning were fairly annoying, if not completely useless to the rest of the episode. And like, in general, I like the Serpentine, but they didn't feel that threatening in this episode, other than the prophecy thing.